Good morning, students. So today we will continue the chapter changes on the Earth's surface, and today we will discuss another major exogenic factor, that is your glaciers. So you see glaciers. Okay, glaciers are basically found in extremely cold areas. Okay, like in your mountainous areas, or in the polar area, North Pole, South Pole, in those areas, or in the high mountainous areas where temperature is very low. Okay, extremely cold areas, there we can find huge ice sheets. Okay, these are basically moving ice sheets, like your river as it flows. Similarly, the glaciers also, these huge ice sheets, okay, huge size ice sheet, they also flow like your rivers. Okay, that is basically these are called as your glaciers. Okay, now because of glaciers also, various types of erosional, transportational and depositional features are also found on the earth. Okay, so that we will discuss today. So you see here, first is your types of glaciers. So glaciers, as I have already told you, glaciers are huge ice. Okay, huge amount of ice which are found mainly in your extremely cold areas, in the polar or in the mountainous areas. Okay, now types of glacier, there are basically two types. First is you see continental glacier or ice sheets. Okay, so in this picture, as you can see here, these are basically continental glaciers. Okay, the glaciers are covering extensive, that means large areas, okay, over the polar region. So these are mainly found, these ice sheets or continental glaciers, these are found in the polar regions. Okay, and these are spread to a very large area. Okay, and then they move very slowly. Okay, the movement is very slow, and it will depend on the amount of glaciers. Okay, the surface, the slope is very steep, then the movement will be fast. Okay, if the amount of ice is very heavy or a huge amount, then movement will be slow. This is speed, it is generally slow of these continental glaciers, and mainly found in your polar region. Then you see the next type is your mountain or valley glaciers. So the mountain glaciers mainly occur where, in the mountainous areas, okay, like Alps of Europe, the Rocky in the North America, and Himalaya in Asia. Okay, they are found in these mountainous areas, high mountainous areas, and these glaciers normally come down to the valleys in between the mountain ridges. Okay, so if this is the mountain, two mountains, then these glaciers move down like this. This is the valley region, this part is the valley region, and they move down in the towards the valley region. So there are two types of glacier basically. One is found in the polar region, and another one is found in the high mountainous region, like Alps of Europe, the Rocky of North America. Then you see one of the feature that is formed due to your glaciers, okay, in the mountainous region, that is your glacial horn. Okay, now glacial horn, it is formed because of the frictional erosion, okay, of glaciers. So this is the glacial horn. Okay, when the mountains, okay, if there's mountain and the glacier, they move down in this direction from both the sides of the mountain. Okay, these part, the sides of the mountain, they get eroded, that means they break down, okay, on both the sides, and it takes the form of a steep peak like this, conical shaped, okay, like cone. Okay, have you seen cone, like peak, conical shaped. Okay, these are basically called as your glacier horns, because these are formed because of the erosional activity of a glacier. Then you see moraines. Okay, and it's time. Now you understand first what is a moraine, okay, or which are called as moraine. Now when the glaciers they move, okay, we know that these are basically ice, it's not it, but along with this ice, some other materials, okay, it might be your boulders, okay, it might be your pebbles, stones, sands, okay, and other materials which are carried, okay, along with the glaciers. These are basically called as your what, moraines. Okay, and because of the moraines also, okay, deposition of moraines, the many types of moraines are seen in the glacial regions. Okay, so first is this lateral moraine. Okay, lateral moraine which are carried along the valley sides. Okay, so if this is a mountain, so here you see in this picture, this is a mountain, okay, and this is the valley side. Okay, these are called as your lateral moraine. Or here also you can see this picture, these are lateral moraines. Okay, Then you see ground moraine. Ground moraine, the moraines which are carried over the valley floor. Okay, so here in this picture you see these are actually ground moraine which are deposited or which flows over the ground. Then you see medial moraine. Okay, now medial moraine, when here two glacier, when they come close to each other, okay, two lateral moraines, they join together and they flow in the by the middle. Okay, the two lateral moraines, they join together and then they flow. That is basically medial moraine. So here you see two lateral moraines, they have joined into one moraine. Yes, and this is the medial moraine. Here also you see this middle one, this is the medial moraines. Okay, so these are what? These are the deposition of boulders, okay, pebbles, other materials, okay, they which are carried along with the glacier. These are basically moraines. So when two lateral moraine, they join and they flow in the middle, that is, okay, medial moraine. Then you see terminal or end moraine. Terminal or end, that is found at the end of the glaciers, okay, mainly deposited in the terminal of the glaciers. So you see terminal means end. Okay, so these are found at the end. These are basically called as your terminal or end moraine. Okay, these are the different types of moraine. So you learn all the types of moraine, okay, and you also try to make a picture. Okay, draw this picture, this one or this one, anyone which is comfortable, and you try to level all the types of moraines. Okay, this is one of your task assignment. You complete it.